I'm going to show you through some of the functionality on our iPhone app for Sales Pipeline. On the home screen, you can go to your listings. You can look at the dashboard where all of your leads live. You can load a new lead and you can even have a look at our reporting. I'm going to have a look now at the dashboard screen. This is where your leads live. These could be loaded as manual walk-ins and phone-ins, or they could have been pushed to the device from TradeMe or your website. For sales managers, importantly, they need to allocate the leads that come in to the sales consultants. The third lead down, the Kia Optima, Chris Hanlon, awaiting action, I'm going to allocate this lead. So click on the lead, go to the plus symbol in the top right corner, click on Allocate Lead. Under User, find the sales consultant you'd like to allocate the lead to, tap on their name. You can add notes, or you can just hit Done. Once you've selected Done, your sales consultant will be sent an email and/or text message alerting them that they have a new lead. I'm now going to go back to the main dashboard screen, and under that plus symbol in the top right corner, I'm going to load a new lead from scratch. Enter the customer's details. You have the option of entering their address, suburb, city and postcode if it is available. You need to enter what type of lead it is. You'll see an asterisk next to this, meaning it's a mandatory field. Were they an email, walk-in or phone-in? So in this case, they were a walk-in. Hit Done. If you know the source, then select from one of the drop-down fields, and if they've come in from a campaign, make sure you've got these loaded with AutoPlay, and then you can select a campaign. Then select the vehicle that the customer is inquiring on if you have qualified them on a vehicle. To make this easier, you'll see a keyword search, meaning you can allocate and find the car a lot quicker. Select the vehicle. Once you're happy with the very basic information, hit the Done button. It's going to do a dial up and look at any customers that may have been loaded with the same name or email address so that there aren't any double ups. It obviously has found that there are some similar names, but I do want to override this, so I press the Create button and say yes, I am sure I want to create this lead. So now I have the very basic lead details entered into my system. I'm now going to show you through updating the progress items, which is the road to a sale or where you finished up with the customer, and also how to diarise the events forward. It's an important step because we want you to diarise the event forward so that the lead is always in the right position on your dashboard and you don't get too many overdue or out-of-date actions happening. So first of all, progress item. It defaults to awaiting action. Tap on the awaiting action button and select where you got to in the road to a sales step. Hit Done. It automatically asks if you'd like to create a calendar event as well. I can tap yes and do this now, or I can tap no and use the calendar icon in the bottom row of this phone app right now. So I'm going to show you both ways. If I tap yes, it brings up this calendar event here. If I want to use the calendar at the bottom of the screen, I tap on the second box in that calendar icon, and then I select the date by tapping on the date and going to that plus symbol in the top right hand corner to create an event. Enter the title of the event, the type, in this case an outbound phone call, the time you wish to create this event for, and add any notes. Once you're happy with the event, you can go back and you'll find that the lead has now positioned itself in your sales pipeline according to the calendar event that you entered. I'm now going to tap back into that and show you how the lead looks. We have the vehicle the customer inquired on. We have the progress item. In this case, we met and qualified them. That is where we finished up with the customer in the road to a sales step. We have the customer's details, their phone number, mobile and email. Remember, you do need one form of contact, whether it's landline, mobile or email for each lead. You have the lead ID, the user who owns the lead, in this case the sales consultant, the type of lead they are, the source, and when the lead was created and updated. So these are the basic things that we like to see everyone doing for the lead in itself. One last step I'm going to show you through quickly is sending a video email response to this lead using the iPhone. In the bottom row of the screen, you'll see those 5 icons: the dashboard, the calendar, the email functionality, and also the test drive and the appraisal. I'm not going to show you through test drive and appraisal in this tutorial. They are in a separate video tutorial which you'll find on the AutoPlay support website. In this case now, I'm going to send a video email response. So I'm going to tap on that middle icon, the envelope. I now tap on the plus symbol in the top right hand corner to send response, creating a new response. It brings up this template here. It already knows that I'm sending it to Sam Jones. It knows the email I've applied to that customer, and it knows the listing or the vehicle they're inquiring on. Subject is a mandatory field. You'll see it has an asterisk there. Give it a subject line. Scroll down to the main message field and type your message out. Once you're happy with the subject line and the message field, press save, which will allow you to now go to the next stage of the video email. We now want to record the audio. To record the audio, tap on the record icon, which is illuminated red in the left side there. The counter will come on. Once you see the counter climbing, it means you're recording your message. Talk for 30, 45 seconds, answer the customer's questions. If they're a walk-in, ideally tell them how grateful you are that they came in to see you, and if they've got any questions that they'd like to follow up with, to contact you on the details below. And lastly, press stop. Once you've pressed stop, you've got the option to play that back or save it. I do recommend playing them back just to make sure the audio quality was good. Once you've played it back and listened to it, press save. Once the audio has been saved, in that top row you'll see the blue play symbol. That gives you the option to have a look at the email and view it how the customer would see it in their inbox. We do recommend previewing all emails before sending them to make sure that everything looks right. So this is how the customer would see it. The vehicle video on the right. All of your company's logos will be on this template. You'll also see the message field on the left in the top there. From the word please, where it says please click on the play button, from the word please to the end of your phone number, this is automatically applied to every video email response. So you don't need to sign your name. An email signature will automatically be applied to all of your video email responses. If you're happy with how it's previewed, hit the back button and press send. You've now sent a video email response to your customer. All emails sent out of our system are able to be tracked to see if they're being opened and read and viewed by the customers. And this can be seen by that little red bubble in the top right hand corner of that message box. So at the moment it says 1, which is the view that we've done when we previewed it. But if that says 2, you'll know that the customer has then opened and viewed that email.